The most formidable spy in the world and one of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s most infamous operatives. Allow me to introduce you to Sharon Carter. Sharon Carter is the great niece of Peggy Carter, a heroic freedom fighter from World War II who fought alongside the French Resistance and Captain America. Inspired by her great Aunt Peggy's adventures, Sharon joined S.H.I.E.L.D., though she hid her ties to her relative. In the comics, Sharon Carter was trained at S.H.I.E.L.D. as a deadly operative and became a highly trained martial artist, expert marksman, adept at espionage, and proficient in computers. She even held the position of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s director and, ironically, was subsequently on their most wanted list for a brief period. She's fought alongside Sue Storm, Misty Knight, and Spider-Woman as a member of the Daughters of Liberty, but she also served as a member of the Black Ops team of superheroes called the Secret Avengers. Now she stands with Maria Hill and Sam Wilson, forming the all-new Secret Avengers in Marvel's Strike Force. Sharon Carter is a high-damage, high-focus hero that excels in raids. In addition to being a hero, her traits include Global, Skill, Controller, and Secret Avenger. The Marvel Strike Force version of Sharon has long since left S.H.I.E.L.D. to become a member of the Secret Avengers. So here, she doesn't have the S.H.I.E.L.D. trait. Sharon Carter's passive is Ends and Means, a reflection of her willingness to do whatever it takes to accomplish the mission. It grants her increased focus whenever she also has Deflect. On her turn, and whenever a Secret Avenger or Skill ally take a turn, she has a chance to apply Offense Up. In raids, the chance of that buff is 100%, and she reveals a couple other tricks for that game mode. Not only does she grant herself and Secret Avenger allies increased damage, she also applies Disrupted to enemies who drop below 50% health. Sharon Carter's basic attack, Baton Strike, is a combination melee strike that applies slow for 3 turns. And in raids, if Sam Wilson Captain America is an ally, she'll also reduce the enemy speed bar by 25%. Her special, Close Quarters Combat, is a relentless series of high-damage attacks that apply ability block and defense down to her target before she continues the attack on adjacent enemies, who also suffer defense down. Finally, her ultimate is No Mercy. This is a devastating and precise series of attacks that start when Sharon Carter clears all positive effects on the primary target before attacking, stunning, and applying slow. She then attacks each enemy adjacent to the primary target, clearing positive effects and applying slow. And if your opponents think that their high resistance will save them, she gets a massive bonus to her focus against the primary target. As mentioned, this version of Sharon has already left S.H.I.E.L.D., so she works best with her other members of the Secret Avengers, Sam Wilson and Maria Hill, who she elevates to greater heights. But if you're really looking for another way to apply defense down, she might be a good fit for another certain former member of S.H.I.E.L.D. When it comes to ISO 8 classes, Striker is especially powerful on Sharon Carter, since her slow and speed bar reduction both activate with strike bonus attacks. Using her basic attack on a vulnerable enemy can really ruin their day, and make yours. Raider is also an interesting choice though, because she has potential to hit multiple targets with both her special and ultimate, which can result in a lot of critical hits. When in raid, or any other game mode, Sharon Carter is a dangerous high-damage controller that stacks the battlefield in her team's favor. Her precision attacks that hit multiple foes make her a threat to groups of powerful opponents and grant her a larger presence on the battlefield than other controllers. Sharon Carter is the first new member of the Secret Avengers, and she's now on the roster in Marvel Strike Force.